right, everybody. Welcome to another live stream from the mighty Psycho, otherwise known as Psycho's Friday Night Fever, the return of Donny and Marie. And I know you're probably going, what the hell is he talking about? Well, we'll deal with that in a little bit. As I always try to do, we try to go off and, and make the first few minutes of my little show. I go off and just talk about various riffy raffy stuff. And I know it's Friday night. I'm not sure who the heck that I am going to go up against tonight. I didn't bother to check this time because, like I said, I just got home a few minutes back. I got a 3-day weekend here. I need it. I deserve it. That is all I know about this. I am looking forward to, let's see, tomorrow I'm supposed to go have breakfast with Doug Fields from, of course, the Final Grotto radio show. I'm looking forward to that. And then we're going to go off and let's see, Saturday night will be the comedy show with Jim Brewer, formerly of SNL and Half Baked. I'll be looking forward to that for Saturday. Sunday and Monday are pretty much up in the air. Monday, I am crossing fingers here. I have got a call that I'll be doing in regards for maybe a better job, new job. Who knows? We'll see. I'm not going to worry about it. And of course, every stream and every episode of Psycho Splatter is always powered by coffee each and every time. Mason, hello, Mason. Like I said, I thought we'd do a short stream again tonight. I'm looking at about 90 minutes because and all. But let me go in here a little bit. Today, though, ladies and gentlemen, music death to report. And I'm not really happy to mention this music death, okay? I just found out about this afternoon. 50s and early 60s singer Lloyd Price has passed away at age 88. He had his hits were Personality, Stagger Lee, and Lottie Miss Claudie, okay? He was around for a very, very long time. And lived down in Louisiana, actually, for the last, couple decades of his life. He did end up cutting one last CD a few years back, which is half hard to find. But I got to meet the man. I got to meet Lloyd Price. And so I got a picture. Hey, how about this? So, yeah, I know, right? This is about 10, 11 years ago. That I met Lloyd Price, all right? And so the thing is that over at the public library, only about a couple-minute drive from here, literally, they had, this was a February, I know this much, okay, because it was advertised for part of their Black History Month, all right? The Black History Month part of events. Hi, Jeff, how are you? Just showing here because, like I said, Lloyd Price passed away today, so I thought I would show an interesting little photo here. So the story went that in Bentonville, Arkansas, the public library was offered to be able to have Lloyd Price and co-founder of Stax, Al Bell, to appear and do a little Q&A and interview. Say, yeah, I guess I'm doing all right. I'm finally done with the work week, thank God. So the thing is with the picture here, okay? So Bentonville passed on it because Bentonville's like, we don't know who the hell Lloyd Price is. We could care less. Well, the Rogers Library, which is where I live, they were music geeks. They knew exactly who this guy was, and they pounced on it. And this was a very awesome opportunity. And he hung around. Him and Al Bell hung around for close to 2 hours actually, and they gave away a bunch of door prizes. Now the doors were hard to carry around, and John Densmore was a little cranky. See what I did there? I did. Fuck. Anyway, so of course, he had no problem posing for pictures. I actually have a picture of myself with Al Bell, too. I got to find that somewhere. And then I won. I thought, in my opinion, there was 2 really, really cool door prizes, okay? So one of them was a Motown box set. I can't remember how many CDs were in it, okay? But so like I said, you're talking about 10, 11 years ago, whatever the latest Motown box set was. The second thing is Lloyd put out a book like weeks before this appearance. And by the way, this appearance was co-sponsored by Walmart, okay? And Walmart was selling Lloyd's book for about a year, okay? And it came with a CD too, by the way, and it was the original version of Lottie Miss Claudie, which I am led to believe was never released in that original version. Now, what do I mean by that? Fats Domino plays piano on for that take. Go try to seek out Lloyd's book. I mean, I think it's in the $20 price range, roughly, and it's neat. It's almost like a coffee table book, and he shows pictures of people that were inspired by Lloyd, and there's a handful of nice pictures with Lloyd too. So yes, rest in peace, Mr. Personality. That's what they called him. I enjoyed Lloyd's records. Excuse me. When I was a kid. Oops, sound cutting out some. Well, hopefully, geez. I don't know. I don't have any scratching mic issues today. And let me check really quick. I should be good to go. Should be. Yeah. Looking like it's still at what it should be. So hopefully everything's okay, guys. And it's not on mute, so I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Lloyd Price got that done, right? Right. All right. Let me show you something here. This is kind of another visual because I talked about this last night, and I'm pretty excited now. We're going to talk about this for a minute. Not the 20th anniversary edition of Mystery Science Theater 3000, although I do happen to have this nice metal box with a whole bunch of goodies in it. But why am I showing you this? Because, ladies and gentlemen, with only 30 minutes left in the not again with the audio shit, I'm getting tired of this nonsense. You know what? I don't know. I tested my mic when I came on here. I did. So I don't know what is going on. So help me. Every time I try to do something nice, some audio tech gremlin bullshit happens. Well, I don't know. Like I said, if it just turns out that I'm gonna have to cut this, I'll cut this. I guess I don't know. Either that or if you guys are patient. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So enjoy the early. Yeah. You know what? Joel's my favorite. Honestly, Joel's my favorite. Mike. Mike was all right. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie. Jonah, you just had to get a little used to Jonah. But what's nice about the seasons that were on Netflix, at least Joel showed up in the background. Now, the cool part about what's going on with this, and that's what I was just going to tell you about, with 30 minutes left, maybe even slightly less. And if you feel like contributing real quick, even if it's $10, go to Kickstarter.com, Mystery Science Theater 3000, okay? Make more MST3K. That's what it's called. But we're almost at the end here, and the good news is that they made their goal, all right? Boy, did they make their goal. In fact, they broke their own Kickstarter record. They broke their own Kickstarter record. Because of that, there will be a new season. But get this, it's not going to be on a network. The show is creating something called a Gizmoplex. All right, I know this sounds weird. So because they broke their own record, there will be 13 episodes. 13 episodes. One of them is going to be a 3D Halloween special. I'm curious about this bit. And then the other one is going to be, I'm assuming, a Christmas holiday special. Now they're going to tack onto it. And Joel will be back in the red jumpsuit for one episode. And I'm like, it's first time since 93. And I'm like, yeah. I am like, I'm so cheesed about this. But yeah, so they are 30 minutes away, and they're already at 6.4 million, and that's nuts because I wasn't sure if they were going to do it. It just was kind of crazy. Um, yeah, no, you know what? I forgot about I'm going to get married. That is a nice one, Tom. Yes, you're right. Let's see, me too. I think the show lasted a bit too. I did not like Pearl. I don't know what it was. I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand the Pearl. Jeez. Um, but I whatever, right? But I'm just glad we're going to have new product. They're talking about that the start of the new episodes could be in the fall. Could be in the fall. And if you didn't get a chance to contribute to this time around, don't worry about it. But if you want to stay tuned with them, go sub them on Facebook, Mystery Science Theater 3000, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Keep yourself in the know at least, okay? And you'll be all right with that. Oh man, you know what, Jeff? I know what you're talking about. I don't have any of those, but I mean, because for anybody else that doesn't know, the KTLA episodes he's talking about are from the first season, right? Or was it before '88? But the point is, it's out of Minneapolis. I don't know. So Minneapolis is where Mystery Science Theater got started, and I got to see a couple of those on I think some of the box sets, YouTube. I was like, oh my god, yeah, they are a little bit ragged, but at least it gets to show you, like any other great show, the start of everything. And I still think they were neat. They had their charm. Those KTLA episodes had some charm to them. So I'm just very, very happy about that. Okay, so digging through. Let me throw this out there one more time. But I have, and I know you're going to be like, let's see here. I'll show you this before I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I came across this. I'm still moving boxes around, and I found a very cool box set that I got dirt cheap. At least to me, it was dirt cheap. $15. Okay, this is couple of years ago, actually. The Life and Crimes of Alice Cooper. Who in here is an Alice Cooper fan? Yes. The Life and Crimes of Alice Cooper. Like I said, for $15, I could not believe that I came across. Oh boy, you got. I know you can't see it real well, but there's on the back. There's a comes with the book and everything. See if I can get some pictures. Here's some goofy stuff. In with Warhol, in with Miss Piggy, here with John Lennon and Salvador Dali. I wrote to Salvador Dali when I was like 7, 8 years old, roughly. I asked him for his autograph. I know I was lame. Of course, I never got anything back, but I just think it's funny that I tried. Of course, here's I got all 4 of them. I'm not going to pull them all out, but I'll show you the top 2. Here's 1 and 3, and I love Alice Cooper. I do. I don't know. To me, anyway. Okay. I liked, of course, the classic, the band years. Okay. Muscle of Love was a little bit of a misstep, but the rest of those albums, oh shit, they were awesome. And I'm glad. Yeah, right. I'm glad that they kind of kissed and made up, so that they keep showing up on. Hi, Greg. I hope you're feeling better. That they kissed and made up, and the last 2 or 3 solo albums, the group gets back together for at least 2 to 3 songs, and I think that's pretty nice. It's just nice that we still happen to have some rockers that still make albums that are worth listening to. Like I said, Alice comes to mind, Deep Purple comes to mind. There's others, but I mean, it's just they still can crank out really good stuff, and they're musical treasures. Okay, that's what they are. So I don't. It's been probably quite some time since I listened to that box set, but we shall listen to it soon. Tomorrow sometime I have to, if not by tomorrow, by Sunday, I have to. Oh, all right. Maybe I will make this sort of short because I do want to show up to Richard's as well. But you know what? Let's be on for about 15, 20 minutes. Would you like that? And then I think I'm going to go jump over to Richard Dolan's. Let me show you what I was talking about. The smartass that I am. The return of Donny and Marie. Oh no. I know you're like going, oh, what the fuck is this? But my old Psycho Platter audience, this goes back to about 2+ years ago. You see, I have this. This is an original 1977 Donny and Marie, as you see, washable record and toy carry case. Full of 45s. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy. I see, I stirred the pot. Never got super. Alice Cooper. You know, the super duper Alice Cooper documentary was great. And okay, so I'm getting myself slightly confused, Tyler. It was super duper Alice Cooper. What was the documentary about Shep Gordon that Mike Myers directed? Because that's another good one too. Seek that out if you haven't caught that. Oh no, high school again. That's right. That's right. They're a little bit country. They're a little bit rock and. Okay. She's like, that fucking sucks. All right. So, what do I got in here? I crammed this thing. I crammed it. First thing out of the box, though. Do you like? Do you likey, you Beatles fans out there? It's the Magical Mystery Tour. It was kind of a strange movie, but it was an awesome soundtrack. Yes, it was. Especially a UK double EP. Oh, now you know. Here's the thing. Oh, thank you. The story on how I got this thing. Oh, do you, Jeff? Awesome, Jeff. Awesome. So if you ever come across one of these things, and yes, I'll show you a page in the book here because I try to be very careful. So it's all still together. So the key is you're looking for if you're push pins, okay, because these are still intact. You're looking for, it says sold in the UK, subject to resale price conditions. See price lists. Now this came out in late 1967. Okay, I am led to believe that the first pressing of this, they only put that on that center hole for a year. By the turn of 69, that is not what's on the label anymore. So that's how you get a first pressing Magical Mystery Tour British EP. And it's not minty. There is a little bit of slight spine wear, but I only paid $15 for this. It was a steal. Well, I know. That's what I'm hearing, and I'm sorry, Mike and everybody. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here too much very long. I think because of it, but I'm going to try to go to somebody else's thing here. So maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Does that sound right, guys? And then you guys won't have to deal with it too much longer. Of course, everybody knows I'm a Monkees fan. How about the Mickey Dolenz Christian Nesmith Circe Link 7A limited edition? Yes, limited edition. This is a damn good EP. This really, really is. Purple. Yes. I'm sure it's not. You know what, Mike? I don't know if it's my fault or not. Although I will say this: my mic is not crackling. That it did last week. It's not doing that. I hope this thing isn't going out. I mean, my stream was fine yesterday, and I haven't done anything different. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to blame StreamYard, but like I said, I'll probably be on for like 10 more minutes, and that's okay because, like I said, I'm going to jump to other. Oh, speaking of Alice, let's maybe let me show you this. This came out Record Store Day a couple of years ago, live from the AstroTurf. Alice Cooper, yes. Oh, yes, and it is the single 18 and body. Now I know it's reflective, so forgive me. Okay. Now, this thing here. Oh boy, I had somebody. I kept them sealed. Okay, but this is what came with it. I'm assuming these are postcards. Okay, these are postcards. What this was they went to a record store in Texas. It's Aliens. Yeah, there you go. Here's the inner sleeve for this. Okay, and I'm led to. There's YouTube video, I'm told, from that record store appearance. Okay, so you might want to check that out because I did, and it's pretty damn awesome. And it is the original Alice Cooper group performing, like I said, at a record store day a couple of years ago. Let me show you though. There was I think two different kinds of vinyl. All right, it's Aliens. Yeah, yeah, it's Aliens. We're gonna. That's the ticket. Here's my John Lovitz. That's the ticket. It's Aliens. Yeah, that's what it is. My wife's Morgan Fairchild, whom I've seen naked. I got Alice's 10-inch record a year or so ago. You said 10-inch. What 10-inch did Alice put out? I must have missed that shit. Damn. Speaking of Alice, after I show you this, I'll tell you I have a chance to get something, but I don't know if I want to do it. So here's what the vinyl looks like. How about that? Nice and pinky. Nice and pinky. There was two versions though. I think the other one was like a half and half, and then this. And I'm not kidding you. They only had one copy of this, and I snagged it. And the dude that saw me buy it, the next week, he was telling me, "I'll give you $100." I only paid like, I don't know, 15, 19 bucks for this, and I like it. And I'm like, no. So it has 5 songs on it. So I have a chance to like, okay, my vintage stock went in, dropped the prices. Do you guys remember what was it, the Start Your Ear Off campaign that happened, or I think it was earlier this year? And oh, cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I have Special Forces. I have Zipper Catches Skin. I've got all those, but the only one I don't have, I don't have the 2 albums. I know they did 3 albums for Straight, okay, but Love It to Death was Straight / Warner Brothers, which I have Straight with the thumb, you know, so that I thought was cool. But I don't have Easy Action, and I don't have Alice Cooper, okay? Easy Action and Alice Cooper. No, Pretty's for You. So I don't have Easy Action or Pretty's for You. I don't have originals of those. And I don't have Dada, okay? Dada, I have never come across a copy of Dada, which of course was from '83 from Warner Brothers, which was the 3rd album in the cocaine blackout period for Alice. Now, they originally were putting these in their colored vinyl. I think this is an orange, if I remember correctly. And they had the price started out at like $24.99, and they dropped it down to $14.99. And I'm thinking, and I'm like, I really want an original Donna, but I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on this because I'm like, it'll be neat, you know. And if you've never heard Dada, it's a strange ass album. It really is. I only have, you see, there you go. There you go. What I do want on the CDs, though, Mike, I want those deluxe editions of all those albums on CD because they got some kick-ass bonus tracks, I am told. All right, so let's see here. Oh, the Hollies Carrie Ann. I picked this up for 10 cents at a house sale. 10 cents, just like this. I love the Hollies. And it says 98 cents. Somebody stamped on it, 98 cents. Oh, man, looks unplayed. Unplayed. Although I really would like to know who put the marker on there. That makes me mad, but that's all right. But you know, this next song reminds me of certain people in the vinyl community. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? No, I'm not going to sing it, but I like this. It's a goofy picture sleeve. Um, I'm having a hard time finding vinyl, Alice on vinyl after mid '80s, which makes sense because, yeah, no kidding. Jeez, I have seen Raise Your Fist and Yell and Constrictor, the MCA stuff, right? But the minute he jumped to Epic, I have not seen Trash or Hey Stupid on vinyl. I would love to find those, and I've never come across any. Now, I'm led to believe, Epic made American vinyl through '91, and so Hey Stupid's got to be out there on vinyl. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yes, that's right, Ethan. This next one. Thank you very much. Yes. Haunted my way. I'll always love him. You know that? I wish I could have met him. God, I wish I could have met him. Even for like 30 seconds. I know. But you know what? Here's the thing, though, okay? Yes, the man was tortured by all of us and his yes men and Colonel Parker. And I did pick up Alice. You know what? I need to get the Detroit stories. I don't have that. Nobody around here's got it. I gotta pre-order it. Well, not pre-order the guy. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Truthfully, I'll tell you something, Mike. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. Even though I'm an Elvis fan, truth be that the minute that Elvis ended up in the army, that in a way is how he got neutered. Okay, because you listen to those tracks. Anything from Sun all the way to about 58. All right, and you got some kick-ass stuff in there. And I'm not saying that Elvis didn't do kick-ass stuff after that. It's just for some reason it changed, it shifted, and a lot of Elvis fans have said that. But you can get really cool gems like Little Sister or Baby You're So Square. I don't care. You're So Square, Baby, I don't care. I like those. I do like A Little Less Conversation. One that's been on my playlist for the last week, but the live version, Patch It Up. I love Patch It Up. It's like that song, it just for the floor kicks ass. And it's just like, okay. And I think part of it is because of Ronnie Tutt, the drummer, and he's just like, go, 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 go. And it's and that's why that whole concert's so damn good. Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of that stuff, we won't even go about the '60s films, but there's a really cool Elvis channel. I'm sorry, I don't know the name, and he brings up and researches very careful stories, and one of them involved what happened during the filming of Double Trouble in '66 at his California home. I don't blame the man one bit for what he did. I don't, especially when these two female fans were trying to beat up Priscilla in the damn driveway of Elvis's home. Yeah, his '50s movies were like the best. I want to say like the last one I think I liked was like Blue Hawaii, I think is what it was. Oh, man. You know what? Thank you, Tyler, for bringing it up. In some of my previous Psycho Platter episodes, I have showed a couple Orion albums. Okay, you're right. You're right. His name was Jimmy Ellis. That was his real name. I do not know if Netflix still has the documentary on Orion. If it Let's go watch it. What a man, sad but troubled. Oh my God, I am an Orion fan. I would love to find a signed Orion album. Okay, and of course, Shelby Singleton didn't help in the Sun Records cause. Okay, it was like it was partly his fault as to why um, Jimmy just couldn't catch breaks, and then for him to die the way he did, that just ain't right. It's not right at all. We'll have to research. I say, yeah, exactly. Thank you. The '50s movies were the best. You're right. The '60s is just it's just shit. It's like I'm trying to remember if it was Blue Hawaii or GI Blues. That was like the last one I really liked. And then after that, I've seen them all, but if you tried to ask me things, I couldn't remember. Um, Conspiracy theorists claim that the caretaker of Elvis is really Elvis in his 80s now. There's been so many conspiracy theorist type stuff, and I'm not going to lie about this either. For many years, I was in that camp that really thought that Elvis was alive. All right, and there's another excellent YouTube video out there. The guy thoroughly researched. I'm sorry, if I knew I was going to be talking about this, I would have wrote this stuff down. But like for example, I remember reading. There was a paperback book that came with a cassette. I think it was like 1978, 79. Okay, or maybe it was a cassette that was included in Elvis What Happened. I don't know if I'm going to get this right. So this supposed tape that had Elvis on it, it was revealed that it was a incredibly gifted mimic, and his name was mentioned. And I'm going, oh boy. So that was a fallacy. I'm a fan too after seeing the documentary, hearing people call him just an Elvis impersonator. You're right. You're right. I would have loved to have met Jimmy. I know he tried under his own name to cut records and it just didn't work. But I have got 2 or 3 Orion albums, but I would love to, like I said, I would love to find a signed one. He used to do a lot of shows. In fact, he did a handful of them here in Arkansas, but I couldn't tell you where, out of all honesty. I'll tell you one thing, after much reading and research, I'm pretty convinced that Oswald did not even fire one shot himself. Two. Okay, you know what? Let's try. I'm led to believe, oh my God, I'm led to believe a dozen. There was an interesting thing I watched. Could have been up to a dozen, and they were all lined from the minute the square to out to the off ramp to. We're not even going to go there today, but there's more than 2. There's more than 2, and yeah, I don't think Oswald shot it either. That's what I'm thinking. Warren Commission. Warren Commission was full of shit. Here's the interesting, funny part, though, if you want to call it funny. Do you know who was on the Warren Commission? Why, a senator from Michigan named Gerald R. Ford. All right, I don't want to talk about that anymore today, though. All right, another monkey bit. Davy Jones, Daydream Believer. This is live in Japan, 81. But this is a different source than the live in Japan review that I gave. Custom picture label. Oh, nice. Damn it, 7A. 7A does such great jobs on their Solo Monkeys material. This is a lot. I know that you can't tell this, but in the light here, it's a combination. It's almost yellow, lime green, almost. And it's really cool. And the sound on these is excellent. But trying to find, you got to go through eBay for most of this stuff now, because deepdiscount.com doesn't have too much. I've heard that name, but I'm tired. Okay. Well, I don't know. I blurt out a lot of shit. So I try to. If I'm going to say something, either I'm going to be like, I think, or I thought I heard. But Sometimes I get my facts wrong. That's all there is to it. A very nice, clean, don't drop out, she loves you. Yes, 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 yes. And I mean, really, really clean. Like, this one's at least near minty. I can tell. It's real, real beautiful. I've always liked this 45. I've always liked these songs. Okie dokie. All right. All right. That would oh no, wait a minute. No, he came out of Texas. Jack Ruby. That was another weird thing. What book was I reading? I remember now. I remember. How about, okay, you know what? We'll talk about Jack Ruby for a second. Only because, okay, Jack Ruby, this was in Robbie Robertson's testimony book. One of their first tours as the Hawks. Well, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. No, they're still with Ronnie. They're still with Ronnie Hawkins. So it's Ronnie Hawkins and the Hawks. And they end up doing tours through Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. I don't remember the town, okay? They get there, though, because they're supposed to perform for a week. And the place was previously burned up. There was a fire. But the stage wasn't affected. How about that for weird? So they had to guard the equipment. I mean, there was seriously no windows, no door. Real weird shit. And they still wanted to play because they still could get electricity. Hey, Tom, how are you? So they played. They played the gigs for a whole week. They had a great ass time. And the owner, who said he owned a couple different clubs, and he'd come in and he was a little gruff, but he'd shoot the shit with them and maybe cut some off color jokes, but he got along with the band. But we find out, and this is funny but not funny, that when Kennedy got assassinated and they saw Oswald getting shot by Jack Ruby, and they're like, I don't know if it was Robbie, one of them goes, holy crap, that was the nightclub owner that they performed for just like a year or two before that. So how about that for small world shit, huh? So the band, as Ronnie and the Hawks, performed in a burned out nightclub that was owned by Jack Ruby. Strange ass shit. Only here are you going to learn that shit from, right? Bobby Bland's shoes, actually very good Northern Soul. I am a sucker for Northern Soul. The Northern Soul bug bit me about a few years back, and I know you're probably going here, well, what the hell is Northern Soul? Northern Soul is a little bit more explained, I guess, for the UK Scottish Irish fans, okay? But basically, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, well, Bobby Bland kicks ass. So if you can find anything on Duke, grab it. The first time I ever found anything on Duke, Johnny Ace, okay? I had Pledging My Love on a 78, found it for $25. Johnny Ace sang like a dream. That's why Paul Simon wrote the late great Johnny Ace, because Johnny Ace was a great singer. Bobby Bland was another kick-ass one, okay? There's a bunch. But Shoes is a very cool Northern Soul. Now, Northern Soul, like I said, I hope I'm getting the definition right. If I've got any UK fans and other fans like this, maybe correct me. But if I'm led to believe, Northern Soul, of course, is danceable material that's most of the time non-Motown, okay? Now, they don't completely ignore Motown. It's just they're looking for the smaller ass labels. They're looking for stuff. And it's weird because I can pick up the sounds. So let me ask you guys something out there. And of all honesty, I'd like an opinion if you know what this song is that I'm going to tell you. I would assume music made in Chicago, Detroit, and Philadelphia. You're correct. You're absolutely correct. The small ass labels out of there, okay, and other places. You know, sometimes like some of the King label stuff that's not known very well, or specialty also would cut stuff really, really well. Oh, hello there, Goth Angel. How are you? Nice to see you. Um, so the thing is, there's a song that I like. Okay, on my, I told you I work for Walmart, so Walmart radio played a song like a couple days in a row, and it sounds like a Northern Soul track, but it's more contemporary. But it has the words happiness and loneliness. And I don't know, happiness and loneliness, and I'm like, but it goes to that Northern Soul beat. Oh yeah, oh I know, I know who it is. That's why I said nothing. Or Sarah Thea. You want Sarah Thea? I don't care how I do it. I did a 6 1 half dozen. Whatever you like best. She is an awesome person. Sarah is. Yes, she is. So let's see here. I saw this poster I thought about buying today. It shows a very 50s like artwork showing a small boy playing boys. Oh, that'd be a nice poster. God, I'd almost grab that myself. The boy was me. End of story. I like that. I like that poster. I like it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. I talked about this in a previous stream. I did, so I did not expect to have this in my hand right now. Have it in my hand. Anyway, so, all right. I brought this up. I'm sorry. I don't know whose stream, but when I brought up Northern Soul, okay, here in the Salvation Army that's in my town of Rogers, this is a story that goes back about, we'll say, 5 years ago, for the sake of the story, okay? Sometimes, like I said, my friend Doug Fields and I, we collect a lot of the same stuff. He beats me to a lot of things. Once in a blue moon, I will get something good. Just depends. So, oh, nice. There you go. So, a batch of 45 showed up in a plastic crate. And I was the first one to get to them. I was the first one to get to them. There was some really cool psych stuff, but unfortunately the psych stuff was damaged. I did pick up some Paul Revere and the Raiders stuff that I didn't have. But this on the Scope Records label out of Detroit, Michigan. No More Heartaches. Art Posey. Now I know you're like, well, who gives a shit? So I go, Art Posey was a staff writer slash arranger for Motown. I'm surprised this thing even came out, and I'm also surprised Berry Gordy didn't do. I know, right? Go listen on YouTube. Now, I will admit it is a mid-tempo Northern Soul, okay? In the condition that this is in, and this is at least VG, could be VG plus, could be between. So I paid a quarter a piece for these 45s. All right. Now I collect for the sounds. If it turns out that something's worth something, that's icing on the cake. This sucker's worth $250. $250 for this. I'm not sure why exactly, what it is, but it's Northern Soul. This was probably the first Northern Soul record that I ever found. And it got me hooked. It got me hooked. Here's one I forgot about. My late wife Jessica loved The Cure. Now, how about that? How about that for a picture sleeve, huh? Yeah, I know. Ka-ching. And what did we learn from this, Mike Pre-Code fan and the rest of my studio audience? If the records are cheap and you're willing to give it a gamble, and it's a small ass label and you never heard of who it was, Take the gamble because you just never know. Am I going to keep this thing? Maybe. Am I going to sell it? Maybe. I don't know. Here's the label for that cure. oh, oh boy. I'll do one more of these. So, yep. I appreciate you guys hanging with me for a little while. I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing this. Like I said, the storms were a little crazier earlier while I was at work. If you are a Monkees fan or a Mickey Dolenz fan, grab this 45. This 45 would have been a hit if this came out. Mickey cut a solo album sessions in 1990, and Chance of a Lifetime and Living on Lies are both excellent to this 45. Okay, came in a beautiful package for 7A. Really did. Let me see. I don't remember what color the vinyl is on this. Once again, custom picture labels. Oh, clear. We got clear this time. So, but I just think they're cool. And like I said, from 1990, and I can't really describe it a little bit. I mean, one of the songs has the background has got like a Lionel Richie feel. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's true nevertheless on that. Okay, let's see. I already showed a bunch of that. What can I show you? Let's see. Oh, how about this? Yeah, okay. I'll show you this little batch, and then I think that's it. We'll shut down shop for tonight. At least for me, I'll probably jump on somebody else's stream. So I picked both of these up at a resale shop. But what's really funny is that I think I paid $0.25 each for these. But all right, Moby Grape. Okay, hey, both have got Moby Grape. Both have got a lineup, but look, they came in the same picture sleeve, different 45s. Columbia screwed up. Columbia thought they were going to be real cute. They released, if I remember correctly, 4 to 5 different 45s off of this album. Talk about glut in the vinyl. Moby is so underrated. Skip Spence, Acid Casualty, but very cool. I would love to find an original copy of Ore. And I know there's more Ore, which I'm almost tempted to get that too. If anybody thought it was worth it, let me know. Good night, sweetie. Good, glad you popped on in. Moby Grape, yes. What was it? His last name was Katz. I want to say Jeffrey Katz. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Was the manager. He also was the original manager for the Jefferson Airplane too, but they got away from him. But yeah, he held on to the name for the longest ass time. And they had to call themselves for one tour, maybe Grope. And I'm going, come on. And another tour, they called themselves, if I remember correctly, Moby Dick. And I'm going, you need to get your fucking name back. How about this one? She's got that looks that kill. The kill. She's got the looks. See, you didn't think you were going to get away from the bad singing, did you? Yeah. I love this damn album. You know, the first 2 albums for Peru, yeah, they tried to dress like Kiss and cross between Kiss and Twisted Sister. Twisted Kiss? Kiss your sister? No, that didn't sound right. Anyways, so shall we pick that up? I don't know why I got the picture sleeve, but I love this album. I never said I was good at singing. But this one here, of course, with the B-sides, gotta love B-sides. Non-LP, Ride Easy. I had the pleasure of catching. Well, I wish I could have said I saw Asia with John Wetton. I'd be a liar. John was already dead already, but I got to see Asia in 2019, and for 4 songs, you have 3/4 of the original Asia. You've got Howe, Downs, and Palmer, and they put on a damn little good mini show. They did, and I got to meet Carl Palmer. I got the first album signed by him and Roger Dean. That's like one of the coolest fucking album covers. Roger Dean is just something else. His artwork is fantastic. I'm just playing. I have that Asia LP. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I like this song. Damn it. I know a lot of Styx fans are pissed about this song. I never saw the 11-minute film. I think it was 11 minutes. About the whole Kilroy was here story, because that's what your little panels are. Have to do with part of the movie. And they show the movie, I guess, when Styx would go on stage, or Styx before they would go on stage for the Kilroy Was Here tour. And they showed that. So, yeah, I heard it too much when it was pop. I know. Yeah, like anything else, the first couple listens are fine. Then after that, he's a real nowhere man. Yes, I got a bunch of Capital Beetle 45s, but eventually I'll assemble them all together, maybe in the same case. But I love all the Capital stuff. I'm still missing a bunch of holes. And the last one I will show for today, class, shut up. It's just, I love Cheech and Chong. And if it's not this, it's Earache My Eye. I love Earache My Eye. Which, of course, Earache My Eye has Tyrone Shoelaces on guitar. That's right. Far out, man. Hey, is Dave here? Dave's not here, man. But oh, do you? I found. Let me see if I found the Wedding album. The one that looks like a pill. And they're in the car, and I have Big Bamboo, but unfortunately, not with the rolling paper. It was like, God damn it! I said probably somebody used the rolling paper. Yeah, Tommy Shaw. I don't know. A lot of the bands that we grew up listening to, of course, have changed. Sleeping Beauty. That's it. Thank you. Sleeping Beauty. That was it. Mine's got the paper. Lucky you. But it is what it is. I guess we should be grateful in 2021. Obviously, we can listen to all the classic stuff. It's coming out of the vaults now at a more better pickup pace. New albums being done. Like I said, what in the last year plus we had Blue Oyster Cult and Cheap Trick, and we had like I said, Styx is going to come out with a new one, and another thing I heard, and I don't know when it's coming out, but there's going to be a Peter Green. It's a little strange project. There's like a coffee table book. Oh, see, there you go. That's sometimes the best thing. But there's a Peter Green project that's coming out, and I think it involves a coffee table book or a movie or something like that. But like, there's a tape that Peter Green found while he was still alive, and he got it cleaned up, and it was recorded in 1965. Okay, and for some reason, also on guitar is David Gilmour. So how about that for crazy, huh? And he found that tape. And then, I don't know. And then I didn't know that Kirk Hammett from Metallica was such a Peter Green fan because he ended up recording a. Yeah, the project's called the Albatross Man. That's what it's called. Okay, so that might be something to look out for. Yeah, before Gilmore even heard of Floyd. That's what I'm from what Peter Green mentioned at the time about that tape. So he finished it up, and I'm going to be kind of curious to hear it. You know what? I love like all eras of Fleetwood Mac, but Peter Green, Peter Green, I wasn't introduced to his years. I kind of went in reverse, sort of. I remember, of course, finding the Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham era stuff. Then I went backwards, found the Bob Welch stuff, and I really liked that stuff. And I still say that my favorite song that I can chillax to is Hypnotized. I love Hypnotized. Just the way it starts off with, and then it just goes into that whole other world, little sneaky guitar bit, like you're on some type of a trip. But Peter Green, I love that stuff. I do. I still say probably Oh Well is it's probably my favorite. But I do like Black Magic Woman and Green Manalishi with the two-prong crown and that kind of stuff. I like all that stuff. But I can never have enough Peter Green, Fleetwood Mac. You know what? Some of them are a little underappreciated, those ones before Joker. I'm not going to lie. I think the Joker's probably the first one I remember seeing. But I did have at one point or another Brave New World. I think that was the name of the album anyway. Where Paul McCartney shows up as Paul Ramone. 68. It was an album he did in 68. All right, guys. I'm going to get off of here for now, but I want to thank everybody that showed up here in the studio audience today. It's okay. I don't always have to have guests all the time anyway. Brave New World. Thank you. That's okay. So I'm a little out of it, but I am going to go make an appearance, I think, over at somebody else's stream for maybe a half an hour or so. I've got a good but long day tomorrow, but it'll be okay. I like Joker too, but I tend to go. Yeah. You know what? Another thing. Well, okay. I'm starting to begin to feel that way about Seeger, Bob Seeger. Okay, his stuff before the mid '70s. Although I was always a sucker for Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. I've always loved that damn song. And to those that don't know this, a teenage Glenn Frey sings backgrounds on Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. How about them apples for that? I always thought that was kind of cool. All right, guys. I love you guys, and like I said, I'm not going to be doing a stream tomorrow. I may show up in somebody else's stream maybe sometime tomorrow, but I think the next shot of my doing a stream will be Sunday or Monday, but I will be around. You guys take care. God bless. Rock on. Have an excellent Friday night. And yeah, on Sunday, maybe I'll have a good Jim Brewer story or two. Yeah, Boss Skaggs was excellent with Steve Miller and outside of it, of course, especially that one album with Dwayne Allman. Good stuff.